The views and opinions expressed in this podcast episode are those of the host and guests and not their sponsoring institutions.
Hey, pause.
No. Remember where I was like,
Pause.
we don't need a Blue Chew sponsor because we don't need it. And then Marcel was like, speak for yourself.
Oh.
So I don't want to hear nothing. God
I was like
damn thing out the rest of your mouth for the rest of the night.
It's an opportunity to get money. Isn't that what we all want?
No, don't try to spin
Not
it.
that way.
Hey,
Not all money is good money.
Hey, that money comes with a price, Ponda. That money comes with a price.
Hey, that's what they'll say. That's what they'll say.
True.
Anyway, and for your information, Marcel, I get my haircut tomorrow. So on Wednesday.
Hey.
All right.
It's gonna be the same haircut. It's just gonna be tapered and faded up.
That's all it is. Just short and simple.
I have to keep the same haircut as my icon on Instagram. So I gotta have the same.
Yeah, icon. Oh yeah. Yeah. You do. Gotta get consistent.
I was like, people don't know me as when I cut it, people didn't recognize me, so I just kept it like this. Like, remember me on Instagram? Just
when you, Chris, I ain't gonna lie. When you had your hair like cut low, or when you had your hair cut low, and I went to see it one time, I was like, fam, like this.
Or when you got your haircut?
No, I was gonna mention that. I was gonna mention that. The funny thing is that like
everybody roasted you.
No, true story. I had to drive by that place today, and I was having such a good day. I was listening to some Billy Joel, and I drove right past that place, and then I just, I had a lot of bad thoughts that came to my mind. I'm not going to share those things on here because we're trying to help the people out. And but what I will say is that I just hope that the place goes to like a burning abyss somewhere and like just never gets out. I mean, like just throw away the key. Just throw away the key. Everything. I'm locked up. They won't let me out.
No.
I was about to say.
Locked up, won't let me out. Won't let me out. I'm gonna add Joe Budden to this list.
Because he's the only
Now
deserving for the list.
Wait just a minute.
Just to mess with
Joe Budden should be on every list.
No,
jazz,
Joe Budden
classical,
be on every
rock,
list.
alt rock, R&B, pop punk,
Joe Budden only has that.
EDM.
So you mean to tell me that Joe Budden made a prog rock song? Because I can't believe that he did that.
Absolutely, I say that with confidence.
Find it. Present your evidence to the group.
Present my evidence to the group. All right,
Yeah.
You ready?
Pump.
Where's the list at?
You said, where's the list?
Though.
Why would we need a list? Who needs a list?
Hey, you need your evidence. Where's the facts?
Oh,
Where's
trust
the
me.
facts? Where's the facts, Sway?
There's always evidence.
You only got the answers, Sway.
I got them. Give me right here.
Won't we get shut down for this?
If it's not more than 5 seconds.
All right. Speaking of pumping
that's
up,
your evidence.
Welcome back to the Kris Cross Corner podcast. I'm your host, Chris Canty. We got the great debaters in here. We got Elijah Miller, aka Fanny Thickums.
The only thing I should be referred to.
All right. We have Marcel Smith. We have Christopher Bird. And we have Coulter. It's
always good to be here.
Yes.
Wheat thins and the thickums.
Always great to be here. Well, today,
whoa. Wheat thins. That's no.
Hold on.
No.
I had a flow, Marcel. You don't mess it up. All right. On today's show, we're gonna be talking about a lot of things going on in Detroit and around the world with hot topics. And we also have my top 25 rock bands of all time at the end of the show. Just to troll with one of our great debaters on the show, we have Christopher Bird, who said that Led Zeppelin was the greatest rock band of all time. I have 25 bands that are better. Now,
Good luck.
This is going to be a
Good luck.
questionable list.
It's not gonna be questionable because
man.
everybody's gonna agree.
Zeppelin can stay out as long as we get to keep Joe Button.
No,
See, that's right.
No.
It's only right. It's only right.
Absolutely. See.
I would put Pink Floyd above Led Zeppelin.
I would not.
I would put Joe Button
I
above
wouldn't.
Pink Floyd.
I wouldn't, but you know.
That's just me. That's just me, though.
Okay, all right. So welcome back, everybody. The top 25 list will be at the end of the show, which we will be arguing later. But let's talk about, before we get into what you do in Detroit, something disturbing happened over last week, and I need to talk about it to just clear the air. Incest is not a good thing.
It really ain't.
It's not a good thing.
Not
Don't
at
ever
all.
brag about
No.
having sex with your child or having sex with your mom or dad, because
No.
Blueface,
Oh,
Blueface's mom said her new man's dick is bigger than her son's dick. Now,
I have questions.
I have
Wait a-
questions because the only way you would know,
But ain't no way, boy.
actually, there's a few ways you would know, but the one that we're thinking about is the only way you would know is through, looking one.
Or bathtub machine. Yeah.
Or for YouTube purposes. Hi everybody. Hi live YouTube. We're live on YouTube. But
man.
yeah. Incest. It's not happening.
That's a
I
weird.
mean,
couple,
Game of
man.
Thrones. Game of Thrones made like a fortune off of that for like years.
Hey, the
So was
world
the porn industry.
wild, okay?
They
Yeah.
do. You're talking about Game of Thrones like it's not like back in those days. Like,
I'm saying Game of Thrones to actually take off some of those internet phones to be sitting there with their drawers on, got the cookie crumb down their chest, got the red hot Cheetos all through the lips and everything.
dang, I don't know. I'm reading Red Hot Chili. Flaming Hots, but
Hey, man.
Before we had morals, the world was pretty wild, okay? So
When do we get morals?
I don't know when we got more.
We didn't.
I'm
never
of
had
the
'em.
good question.
Because
They don't exist.
let's stop and examine that statement for a minute. We ain't had morals in 4,000 or 5,000 years of like recorded history. We have just killed people less. Morals haven't changed. We've been nicer about it, but the morals are we haven't gained morals.
We're honest assholes. That's the easiest way I put it.
Right.
Speaking of morals, have you guys seen the memes where it's like chivalry is dead and then it shows like grandpa in 1945 and it's like
I
a
seen
clip of
those.
Undertaker choke slamming Lita?
Yeah, that was funny as hell. That's real though. That was real life for our grandparents.
that was really happening. Domestic violence
but
was
I
at an
think we
all-time
should-
high in the 40s.
Sit down.
I don't know whether it's the closed-mindedness or something, but is it just me or is it that like you don't hear that many Black people committing incest?
Because they don't say
I mean-
anything. Until today.
Until today. Hear that
Until
many
today.
Black people doing
You're right. We never heard it. We only hear this about like on like SVU, and it's usually white people. You're right.
Or on Jerry Springer.
Or Jay,
like,
Jay?
or in the deep
I
south.
mean, if you think back to the Chris Hansen shows, you didn't see many Black people on those shows either. I mean,
I was watching
that till, like,
a
one-
trend here.
I was watching like 1 in the morning last night. I can't believe it.
It's a dude on YouTube who does like the same thing. It is so crazy.
He's just like, hello.
He's literally got the same showed like the whole mannerisms and everything down to a T. It's crazy.
So you're gonna meet this 8-year-old girl, huh?
Literally.
He was like, no, I was gonna meet her.
Be caught red, extra red, super hot sriracha red-handed.
They call me Red
How
Hound.
did you get over here?
it kind of brings up the question: what exactly? How depraved you got to be to have a kid, see a kid as attractive to
I
that
don't
point?
know. Hey man, you got to put yourself in the mind of the molester,
Don't want
which is really bad.
hell.
Yeah, can't do that.
Can't really do that, can you?
No.
The same thing with killing people. You got to, you don't understand why people kill people, but I mean,
I mean, exactly. But just watch Menace to Society.
No,
this is-
okay.
but
No,
this is
here
the
we gotta
Nah, do
clarify
that.
that. We gotta clarify that. I understand why
What
serial
Menace Society?
killers don't kill the. I don't understand why serial killers kill people. I understand why people kill people.
Yeah, I understand that. Right, you're right.
But it should be absolutely.
You're
But
right.
there's no goddamn reason why you should be doing that to kids or anyone for that matter.
No.
True.
They say one of the biggest tropes about jail is once you get there and they find out you're a pedophile, that's one of the most like picked on or bullied prisoners in
Yep.
the whole jail system.
And here's the thing. I keep telling people, you could steal a car, you could rob a bank, hell, you could try to assassinate the president and nobody will even look at it. But if prisoners found out you were a pedophile,
Right.
it
It's
is
not good.
game. It is done. You are done for.
Somebody once told me that the hierarchy doesn't really matter. Like, yeah, murderers and all that, but like women and children are untouchable.
Yeah, no one
And that's fair.
Yeah, because
Children more so.
DV cases definitely don't get treated that well either. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of
and the criminal
child molesters and
In the criminal justice
Blueface
system.
and
Chris, you
Blueface
cannot say that holding the chest. You can't say that.
We're gonna move on to ranch flavored ice cream.
Go to break.
Ranch, I'm sorry. Ranch flavored what?
We're gonna talk about ranch flavored ice cream in the Midwest.
Oh hell.
I beg the caucasity.
It's coming, y'all. It's coming.
No.
Yeah, I'm with Walt. That's a no.
No.
That's a definite no.
We don't like that shit.
Look, no, that low-key, that sounds like a really weird Ben and Jerry's thing. And I like Ben and Jerry's, but I gotta draw the line at that.
That's not even a weird Ben and Jerry's. That's like if someone told you I had mayo yogurt, you would slap the shit out of them. The backhand you would give me would be so disrespectful.
I like just had dinner before down here. Don't make me like this. Like, don't make me like want to spit all that junk out, man. That's
like,
just
hey, bro, I brought you this ketchup Jello. You want some? Like,
Just get a salad and put ranch on it.
Now, this is the same company who made the Kraft macaroni and cheese ice cream months before.
You said,
No.
hell no, I ain't gonna count. That's not kind of gas.
Ew.
It's already dairy. It's already dairy.
I like ranch as much as the next person, but no, I ain't trying to have it.
Ranch is a different shit. You got me twisted. Mac and cheese is already dairy. That makes more sense to me than ranch.
With the
come on, man.
Neither are a great option.
Neither are a great
I take
option.
just your plain old vanilla over any of them.
Right.
shoe.
Vanilla.
Speaking of vanilla ice cream, we're gonna talk about the new standalone Chick-fil-A that's supposedly coming to the east side on Mac and Cashew.
The nigga tree will be in full effect.
The nigga tree.
It's on the border. It's on the border of Grosse Pointe and Detroit. So
here's the thing. Here's what we really haven't discussed. We talked a little bit earlier about like just the problems it might bring being on the east side and the energy over there. But we really not talking about the conflict we're gonna have when Susan rolls up and cuts off Tyrone. It's gonna be a problem on the east side, yo. It's gonna be a problem on the east side, yo. Grosse Pointe better stay the fuck away from that Chick-fil-A.
It'll be a cluster waiting to happen.
Man, look that.
I see that going a little bit left if it occurs.
And you know the manager is going to get involved.
It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be the new Waffle House.
Look, all I'm saying is they ain't open on Sunday, and I got no problem with them.
And look, amen. It shouldn't be.
All I want to know is that I want to get on like DraftKings right now or FanDuel. I want to know what's the over under in regards to like how quick it's gonna be until we actually see like something from that Chick-fil-A reporter on like on the news or Channel 4 or something like that. We need Charlie LaDuff to get over there. We need all the Channel 4 supposed to be over there, man. We need Ghostbusters over there. We need the Mighty Ducks over there, man. I'm telling you, they need some help, y'all. They need some help.
I can see it. I can see it. Breaking news. Breaking news out of Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
Violence erupted at Chick-fil-A today when Tammy cut off Tyrone. Witnesses say it was violent, it was nasty. Tammy is alive, but she is going to sue. More news at 11.
Caitlin says, you hear Caitlin says she comes here after school every day and doesn't know why Jamal chose to park in her spot today.
Hey, man.
So Elijah,
I always come to parking spot number 30. Why are
hey, real quick though, like honestly, hey, I'm gonna say it right now, hey, this is gonna be this might be giving the McDonald's off of Joy Road in Southfield. It might be giving that a run for its money. It might get a run for its money, and
so
like
Elijah
it might get a run for its money.
So it's like, Elijah, has there been any word from the McDonald's on Joy Road in Southfield about this possibly being a more violent act than what they're used to? Or are they waiting for a retaliation? Do you know?
Absolutely.
Oh, you know,
there's gonna be war. There's gonna be war in the neighborhood, y'all. That's all. The only thing I got on the forecast for y'all is war. We never thought it would happen, but the Christian fast food chain Chick-fil-A has somehow started a race war here in Detroit, Michigan. Didn't think it was possible.
Wait a minute. Did you just say a Christian starting a race war? That sounds familiar.
Hey yo.
Man.
Hold up now. Hold on.
Time out.
Yeah.
Wait,
which Christian are we talking about? It's a lot of them.
Personal foul.
You know how many Christians started a race war?
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness on Marcel Smith.
Oh.
15 yards from the penalty. Repeat first down.
Am I wrong?
I mean, you could be talking about Pope Francis or Martin Luther King right now. It's a slew of people you could be talking about.
Man. Hey, Loki, I can imagine a war between that Chick-fil-A and the McDonald's on Joy in Southfield. But who would win?
I mean, it would be East Side versus West Side, realistically, and that war is ever going.
Joy in Southfield.
They've been collecting bodies since I was a kid. Come on now.
They're literally they have murder in their name. And people see those golden arches and don't think McDonald's.
Can I get a big seg?
Murder.
But the food be good though.
I would never know because I can't stick around long enough to get my orders. It's already
I'm saying good food don't take.
Time out.
What's up?
Okay, this just in. So the Lions just got running back David Montgomery from the Bears. 3 years, $18 million guaranteed, with $11 million guaranteed. This just reported like 3 minutes ago.
Boy, ain't no way. No, ain't no goddamn way. No.
Look, it and he left. Okay. Wow.
We lost a brother.
We lost him.
Hey, look, you know what's Marcel's style? He did his 15.
Oh,
Kris,
yo, that is a steal.
She threw a temper tantrum. So I was like, you're going to bed.
In the back of my head, I was over here thinking, she over there giving Kris the make it.
I had to look this up, Bird. I mean, Jesus.
What are you looking up?
Yeah, so
you ain't hear the news?
What? Yeah, so the Lions just got David Montgomery, the running back from the Bears. 3 years, $18 million, including $11 million guaranteed.
No one cares about that.
Well, I do.
Yo.
No one cares about that.
Oh, also, I know this is a little minor, but shout out to Team USA doing their thing in baseball. I don't know what they're playing in the World Leagues, the World Cup of baseball.
Oh, the Mercy League or the Mercy game?
Yeah, well, not just the Mercy game. That was nuts, but they've been killing. They've been doing very well. The only thing I think they have in front of them is the Dominican Republic. So, yeah.
Wow. Wait, but that means
we finna get messed up bad. That means that America about to lose at their own sport terribly. It's gonna be
of course they are. They always gonna lose at their own sport.
It's gonna be bad.
There was a story that came out today that the Tigers had signed somebody to the minor leagues after he struck out 3 MLB stars and the line and the Tigers. You coming over here? They signed him. They signed my
Hey,
mess real
Yep.
quick.
Did y'all?
Doesn't mean they're
gonna.
gonna win anything. It's the Tigers.
Hey, wait, did y'all?
Hey,
Did
man.
y'all?
Can we have some form of optimism over here, okay?
There's no
Yeah,
optimism. Just because you sign someone that looks good on paper doesn't mean that he's gonna do anything for the
I'm
Tigers.
with
I mean,
Kris.
look. I'm gonna say, look at the
I'm with
Pistons now,
Kris.
right? Like,
Hey, look, no, if you want a good example, if you want a great example, look what just happened to KD, dog.
No.
Exactly.
He played like 4 games and went down in a warm-up. Like
And-
it's a-
and-
Oh.
everybody in Phoenix was like, my investments.
People
And-
jumping out of
and-
buildings and shit.
Aaron Rodgers, that's all I'm saying.
no.
I would be mad. I just
Wait, no,
signed
did y'all-
you. I
did
just
y'all-
got you.
Did y'all happen to catch what was it? It was like last week or something, but that wild pitch that hit the Red Sox player in the face.
I want to see that. What was it?
No,
I don't think you want to see that.
Yeah,
I
dude.
didn't see it, but I've seen a lot of pictures hit people's faces. So
Yeah,
I
he
don't ever see a picture in nobody's face.
No.
It's
It
wild.
was because I was reading ESPN was like, hey, so this is the update on this player from the Red Sox. I'm like, what? So yeah, apparently we were playing the Red Sox and dude, I forget which pitcher it was, but he threw a fastball. It went wild, went high, smacked him straight in the face, like right here. Dude instantly smacked on the ground, got up, and as he got up, you just saw you could just see the blood start pouring, and I was like, oh
yeah,
damn.
you talk about a punch, dog. It's not even. You could take 30 punches from Mike Tyson in the face, and it might not even equate to what a baseball is coming full speed from a pitcher straight to your face is.
Well, and that was the thing. I was like, okay, I know that makes sense, but when he smacked the ground like stupid, like one of those like he might have a concussion kind of smacks, but his wife said he needed
ain't no
16 stitches.
concussion.
I was like, damn, 16
Do
stitches
you?
off of that?
If a ball hit me,
That's
trust
CTE.
me, I'm not getting back up. They gonna have to pick me up.
I get
Right.
it.
All right, Charles. All right, y'all. Speaking of broken faces, Detroit is to replace $25 million worth of broken sidewalks. So
That's not enough.
they're gonna. It's definitely not enough.
Not
Show
enough.
late enough.
They didn't-
That's well, first of all, if we talk about broken sidewalks that they fixing, that is like a quarter of a mile on 7 Mile.
Yeah,
Wait,
right.
you
That's
said-
like
you
an
said
eighth
how
of what
much?
Detroit needs.
What did you say?
25 million dollars worth of broken sidewalks.
I mean,
So up to
that'll
25,000 million, up to $25 million worth.
I mean, that'll
So-
get some progress. I mean, that'll probably do 2 miles worth of work in the city.
No, because everywhere
No,
they
it
do it,
won't.
they're gonna
That's-
try to
that's
break
a
up the
good-
street too and make a bike lane. Like it's gonna be bad.
They're not that we're not talking about a road, we're talking about a sidewalk.
I know. Look at what they did to Livernois. All they did was fix the sidewalk. Somehow the whole road got shifted.
Yeah.
No, they got shifted and then they shifted it back. Remember? They shifted that shit back because nobody liked it.
It was
Like,
stupid.
maybe we want to do it. No, let's shift it back. You're like that could have went to some other community. Like, come on.
It could have went to so many different better projects.
Right.
But no,
But anyway, there's a new Detroit Toronto bus service, which starts on April 5th, including a stop in Windsor. So if you guys want to go to Toronto using a bus,
You know what that's
here
really
we go.
for.
Oh,
In
smuggling
other-
trip.
All you kids who don't know what drinking like in Canada, you can take the bus there and take the bus back so your ass don't get in trouble.
Right.
I mean, that's.
Well,
that's
I
fair.
don't really drink when I go over there, but it's
I'm
a longer drive.
celebrated-
It's longer than driving
It-
and longer.
it-
It's shorter than the train. So
It's a definite trend of Detroit, like 19-year-olds, because the legal age of drinking is 19 in Canada. They'll go to Canada and drink for the first time and then come back.
But I had a friend. I had a friend who we took to Canada for their 19th birthday back when we were like 19, 20, 21 years old.
Yeah, I definitely
So,
thought
like,
of
5-6
doing it.
years
I
ago.
just didn't.
But yeah, no, I thought about it too. I was like, nah. I mean, I went to
I can
college.
wait 2 years. It's gonna be okay.
Right, like it's no, that's okay.
Liquor is liquor, no matter how long you wait.
It sure is.
Sorry.
Actually, liquor
All right,
ain't
Marcel.
liquor when you 67. It's just
All right,
poison.
Marcel. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just poison.
Speaking of traveling, a lot of traveling is going on. We got Spirit Airlines adding non-stop flights from Detroit to Puerto Rico. Come on now.
Yeah,
Okay.
I saw
Okay.
that. That's
Okay.
awesome.
Okay.
I was on my phone
Spirit.
immediately. It don't matter.
Dude, you know how many of my Puerto Rican homies I hit up too that they were just like, that is amazing because I can go see my family on the one way. Like I don't have to do the like booking and flipping and this just to
Right,
get
go to
home.
Miami.
I can
and
literally
then
go
to
from here.
idea, but
And
then
it's
go
not,
to-
it's an American, territory. I would want to have at least somewhat of that luxury if it's possible. So it's
No,
awesome to see
I-
that they made that accommodation.
I get it. I agree. I like it, but also it's Spirit, and I don't want to fly Spirit. Or
It
Yeah,
don't matter.
wanna
It's
see a
going
burn-
straight to
Yeah,
Puerto Rico for less than
listen,
$200.
you get what you get and you like it.
I mean, I fly Delta, so maybe that's why.
I do too. But if Delta is the
Yeah,
same price, but Delta
listen, if
$800,
if
I'm
you
taking
enjoy
Spirit.
safety, if you enjoy your safety at all, you will definitely fly Delta and probably nothing else.
You can do Spirit too. Spirit
Yeah,
flights don't.
but
No, Frontier. You might have to.
yeah,
You might have to sign a will.
land, sea, or
no,
air. They'll get
Spirit is for sure decent. But if I'm gonna fly something, I'm
decent.
probably,
No.
it's definitely
It is decent.
Frontier will
It
make
is
you.
decent.
No. Frontier will make you find the last frontier, right? Like Spirit will make you become a Spirit. You just gotta
No,
be careful.
Frontier will
what you
be
buy.
as soon as you walk in the area where you're supposed to load up, you'd be like, all right. I don't see a wing on that plane. I don't know if I'm gonna get up. I don't know if physics
If I
is gonna
see a
work.
wingless plane, dog,
You just see a cockpit.
home. I'm
You just
going
see a
home.
cockpit.
No, that's like have
I'm
y'all ever seen them open the windows on the in the cockpit before?
No.
Oh hell no! I don't want to see that.
I remember
Bro,
the first
I'm
time I saw that, I
going
was like,
home.
excuse me. No, like the first time I saw it, I was like, wait a minute. You weren't supposed to just open that. Like I thought that was, sir, what are
First
you
of
doing?
all, why can you open your big old window and I can't open this little tiny one? I'm going home.
Mama, I'm coming home. I'm going home.
All right, that's been the Detroit section, but I want to shift. I want to shift to the gray area.
Great.
And Kris already knows where I'm going with this. It is volume 5 of Stupid Criminals in Detroit.
Yeah.
We gotta talk about these two women.
Did someone steal something?
No, these two women of Christ.
Oh fuck!
More Christians.
I'm sorry. Did you say women of Christ?
I don't know if they're Christians, but people at church always says that's your brother and sister in Christ. So I just call my brother and sister in Christ. The East Point mayor was charged with alleged pandemic relief fraud.
Oh
Yeah,
no. No.
Man, poor East Point.
Where'd the money go?
Can you be mad at him? Why would we be mad at him? You know how many people I know scammed with the PPP loans? He's not the only one. He is not the only one.
I don't think you're supposed to say that out loud like that.
Hey, we can say it because people have gotten off on that shit.
So some people sell drugs. I don't want him.
We don't on this podcast.
Getting the wrong kind of money. No,
We
don't. I'm not saying I am affiliated with anyone who does either.
we are talking about East Point.
Just want to clarify the record here.
We are talking
but
about East
if
Point.
I know that there's criminals who do that and they got off on the PPP loans, then why would I be mad at a mayor?
Hey y'all, so y'all remember GTA 5 when this is early on in the game, but you play as Franklin with Lamar and somebody else, and they walk into the gun store and they're talking to him. He goes, "Hey, look, man, the gentleman purchasing the firearms ain't got nothing to do with two gentlemen of felon nature." That's what Elijah just said.
Yeah,
he was like, I ain't got no affiliations with the felon, like the gentleman's a felon in nature, like that. Okay, all right, man.
Basically.
Felanin is so close to melanin that it's not even funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, a Detroit woman was charged after fraudulently writing a $26,000 check to herself.
Love that. I love that.
Wait.
Hey, I like her thinking. The money not real anyway, so why not give it to yourself?
When I saw the story, I said,
Dumbass.
Now who? No, thank you, Marcel. Now who would? Okay, okay.
Dumbass.
Rant coming.
First of all,
there's
here's
no
my
rant coming.
question: Why is that fraud? If I write a check for $26,000 to myself, and I don't.
But you don't have it.
$26,000.
You don't have it.
What? How is that fraudulent? Like I can't give myself to now. If I wouldn't cash that check and say, yeah, get us to me this $26,000 and it's gonna come right out, that would be
No,
fraudulent.
they immediately was like, no,
That's
you ain't
imagination.
It's like you ain't got this $26,000.
I mean,
sir,
even then,
security.
if I were looking at a check and someone tried to cash it and it was to themselves, from themselves, I'm just not going through with this. I don't know what scheme you got running up here, but no, I'm not about to be a part of this.
Hey, stupid criminals in Detroit. That's all I gotta say.
And I would say, I know we're on YouTube, but before the segment, I always gotta say, everybody put the X's up. I'm locked up. They won't let me out.
No, we're not there yet. We're not there yet, Chris. We're not there yet.
Dang, we are not. We ain't getting there tonight.
Hold on. We got three more. We got three more. We got Georgia. We got some stuff going on in Georgia. We got a Georgia woman drives her SUV into a Popeyes because they were missing her biscuits.
And I don't blame her. They dry as hell anyways. Why would you forget them? It's not like y'all trying to save them from nothing. The only reason you need to save them is to clean up vomit.
That's what I be saying, Annie.
They do be dry after they're not hot no more.
Right.
They dry as all outdoors.
Because y'all wait till the end of the eating. You got to eat them when they first come out.
A bit. I want them to be like the Cheddar Bay biscuits at Red Lobster. I can sit them there on the table to the end of the meal and they still good when I'm done.
But they're not though.
David the shepherd used one of those biscuits to slay Goliath.
Probably.
Yeah, they that hard.
They use them as
them biscuits was the original wheel.
Why'd you give him a job, Marcel? It's just David. It's just David and Goliath.
And he had to specify. You know, there's a lot of Davis in that book. You know,
David the Builder.
No, Brown
No. His name was Bob.
Bob the Builder and Lofty killed Goliath. That's messed up.
And Lofty, sir.
No, Lofty was the one that said he could never do so. But hey, we got him. Georgia. A Georgia man. Now this one's gonna crush everybody. Anyway, speaking of crushed, a Georgia man has been crushed to death, allegedly trying to steal a catalytic converter.
You know, it was gonna get to this point, right? Like we got to the point where it's like, look, people are just.
You got to jack it up. You gotta...
Hey man,
I'm sorry.
I had my catalytic converter stolen before. I wish that shit would have happened. This bitch just collapsed. Boom. That's what your stupid ass get. I told you my car wasn't all up to good. I don't know why you're trying to take from this one anyways. I am 40 months overdue on recalls.
What's his nickname now? Colgate?
So you're 40 months overdue on recalls.
I am 40 months overdue on recalls. I don't know why you're trying to take nothing off this truck right now.
Oh man.
Any other stupid things that
okay, this one's like duh. But 28 girls are hospitalized with anxiety after playing with a Ouija board.
Oh no.
Wait, I've heard about this. Wait, I heard this. I can tell you exactly what part of Georgia this was in.
The white part?
I don't care what part of Georgia it was. 28 girls were hospitalized after playing with a Ouija board. I'm like,
28 girls though?
First of all, I want to know what demon were they near that took out 28 of them at once? Good look, they was in an asylum.
But you know, he was like, "Hey, I set a record today." He got promoted, man.
Hey yo,
I just set a new record. New record just dropped, y'all. 28 beat that. 28 white women too. How about that?
he just his whole sector giving him claps and popping champagne. Just
like,
speaking of popping champagne, the CEO of Neiman Marcus only wants to sell to rich people. Well, that's crazy.
Wait, pause. Time out. You said the CEO of Neiman Marcus only wants to sell to rich people?
Yeah, that's what he said in a statement.
Wait, hold on. The chief executive officer of Neiman Marcus.
Neiman Marcus
only wants to sell to rich people.
No, he said in a public statement. He only wants to sell to the top 2%.
Yeah, that's it.
Which is crazy because everything in that store is for the top 2%.
Right.
So in other words, it's basically like your ex saying that, hey, look, I don't want you anymore, and she brings you around her new man to show you, hey, look, I don't want you anymore. So just
Kris, what are you going through right now? Because you always go to the relationships. What's
Hey,
going
yo,
on there?
hey, I'm trying to talk about for some of the people who watch the show, man. So
Remember, he lied.
Some people can probably relate to those analyses.
All I'm saying, okay, they could probably relate to looking at a plain white T-shirt, looking at it, say, "Oh, I can buy this," and looking at the tag and it's $800.
And
I'm
meanwhile,
not gonna lie. I went to the last time I think I walked in Neiman Marcus. I was sitting there like, I want a Canada Goose, and then I looked and I was like, I can get it cheaper at Nordstrom. All right.
No, you say you want a Canada Goose. You look at the price, be like, you know what? I can get a duck.
And last time I went to Neiman Marcus was at Somerset, and they got some discrimination up in there as soon as you cross that other side.
Hey, look, again, I have had no problem.
I wouldn't say it's discrimination. I would just say,
no, it's
if you can't afford it, then you shouldn't be over there.
I can't explore.
No.
Look, like I said, I don't know. I'm trying to understand all this discrimination shit y'all talking about, because I have not had that same experience in that part of the mall. Like, that's just walked up in the Vineyard Buying store, walked in Temple. Like, I walked around over there, had no problems whatsoever. I don't know.
We gonna call that a light skin privilege. They don't let me do the same thing.
I mean, that's fair.
I think Walter's just oblivious.
He's like, man, I've never seen this in Howell. I've never seen this in the malls you've gone to.
I was like,
they
what
look
mall
at
do you
my
go to?
6'4" African American self and go, no.
No,
they say, sir, the clearance rack is over there. I'd be like, clearance? It's still $600.
Clearance,
That's not clearance.
No,
Are you trying to say you think my name is Clarence?
No, I remember doing all that and being like, oh, I wonder what is. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've definitely seen my fair share of discrimination, but also I was like, maybe this ain't all that bad. And then I walked through and I was like, oh, yeah, that's right, I forgot. Neiman and Saks are actual like money people stores. I don't have money like this. I have money.
Even if I
like
had money, I'm still not spending that much money in a store.
There's a big difference between money.
I ain't spending out on no clothes, no shoes, no none of that stuff, man. But hey, man, look, y'all do y'all want to do y'all money, man. I'm just saying, me personally, nah, we don't do that.
I don't know. Maybe it's because maybe it's because I'm bougie with affluent family members. Maybe that's.
I'm bougie with affluent family members, but I'm not going over to the South Side if I ain't got no money.
Hell no, I ain't doing that.
No, at all.
All right, then. I guess I'm just the.
Hey, if you can't afford nothing Neiman Marcus,
if you can't afford it, don't go. That's why I don't go to the malls. I mean, I can afford it, but I just don't go to the mall because I'm going to spend money regardless.
No, some of y'all just be hanging out in Mrs. Fields smelling the cookies. That's it.
No, that's for fat people.
I'm 23. I for sure be hanging out near the Mrs. Fields trying to smell the cookies. I don't know about y'all.
All right.
I don't
care nothing about none of them stores.
Hey, man.
Mouth-watering stores I cared about in any mall.
Hold on.
Auntie Annie's,
hold on, Fanny Thickums.
Sbarro.
Hold on, Fanny Thickums.
Hold on, Fanny Thickums.
You know it's bad. You know it's bad when the first store you think about in a mall is a food place. That's when you know you fat.
That's the only thing I think about in the mall. I'm not thinking about clothes. I couldn't care less about a 21 and under rule 40 whatever it is.
Okay. All right.
I could not care less about a locker of feet. None of them.
Good Lord.
It's Foot Locker.
He's like, but give me that Mrs. Fields. I want them damn cookies today.
I want to know where Sbarro, Taco Bell, the China place that I like to go to.
The Chinese food place is pretty good, but I can't do Sbarro, man. That's a whole.
Sbarro's only good for like the pasta and like the calzone. That's it.
Sbarro was only good for like the first. Is
it edible?
I'm not arguing. Yes. No,
the slices are not
better than all the clothing stores.
I would say that it is most definitely not edible. I can't do Sbarro no more.
Bro, Thaddy over here just in like the 80s R&B lay down, just smelling the Mrs. Fields just, hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
It was not me. They wish they would have never met me the way I punched them cookies. They was looking for a vegan, vegetarian.
Hold on. Speaking of getting the cookie, we have a male contraceptive pill. which is getting closer to reality.
Whoa.
I'll take it. I'll take it too.
Whoa.
Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute.
No, okay.
Y'all getting a little too happy over there. Wait a minute.
I'm happy.
Some of y'all
this
needed
this is my
before.
only issue.
I needed
This is my
it
only
this
issue.
morning.
Some of y'all.
Y'all, I feel like some people are going to be a little bit upset when they realize this probably hasn't been tested that well, and they're going to have some side effects. And when one nut is a little smaller than the other one, I'm just going to tell you that's why I didn't take it.
Hey, well, don't wish that juju on us.
Wait. No. Elijah actually brings up a really good point. Speaking personally, there is not enough research. There's not enough field testing that has been done on this for me to go, I'm behind it. Like, yes, I'm all for it, but I need more research on it that I can that tangible research that I can see, I can read, I can actually look at before
Women
I
said
go,
the
yeah,
same thing in 1960 when the female coach said,
Yeah. And everybody about to be going out there like, yeah, I got the male contraceptive, and then they're gonna have octuplets or something.
Hey man,
Sitting there like, oh no.
Well, and that's
I wanted none. I ended up with 9.
Well, and that's the thing there. It's like, I mean, birth control isn't 100% effective, right? Like, because I know people who have kids. Like, I know people who have gotten pregnant through the birth control, through the condom. Like, I have a friend who has twins, and literally, they're like, yeah, it was through this, through that. Like, they had
he didn't put it on right, Walter. He didn't put it on right.
Okay.
It was in upside.
He put it on backwards. He put the slippery part on.
It was upside down. It was upside down, y'all.
She's like, why is it so rough?
It's supposed to be that way. If it ain't rough, then it's not working.
Anyway, moving on to speaking of speaking of contraceptive, I think Kim Jong-un's should have had contraceptive because Kim Jong-un's daughter is likely to become the next supreme leader of North Korea.
I mean, what did you expect?
We're effed.
Okay, I'm not saying nothing bad about it because I'm not saying nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Hold on.
Why not?
You gotta explain that shit, Marcel. You can't just say
hold up.
that came from
Usually I make a joke or two, but this is
geopolitics.
This is Korea, man.
Marcel's like, North Korea is not really a place I would like to mess with today.
No, let's mess with them today.
Wait. Why is it Korea that gets you all hot and bothered, Marcel?
You should be your own country.
Marcel a little bit. Marcel looking like Sapero with a biscuit.
No.
Fine. She's not even that fine.
No. I don't think of nobody like that, man. Come on.
When y'all wake up tomorrow with a bunch of kimchi in your bed or something, don't say Marcel ain't do nothing, or be like, oh, Marcel.
Walter, you're on YouTube with us right now, so you gonna wake up with kimchi too.
Ain't nobody thinking. What is your fear?
I ain't trying to have
that Big Daddy Kim Jong gonna come down here, stand over your bed, tell you to eat the kimchi.
Real talk. If you wake up tomorrow and Kim Jong Un is standing in your room, don't be surprised because you done deserved it.
If he's in my room, I'll be like, I have some questions.
I want to ask him. You don't have nothing better to do, my dude.
I'm like, so how'd you get here?
You didn't have other things on the resume today? On the regimen today?
I'd be like old dude on Monsters Inc. at the end of the show.
You have a security risk for you, my dude.
Like, hold on.
The CIA be here in seconds?
Daddy, why am I so special?
I'd be like, hold on, let me turn on my lamp real quick. Why are you in my room?
Why am I? Shit.
I would just be waiting for the SWAT, the CIA, the everybody to just show up. Like, well, I'm about to be in the middle of some crossfire. I'm about to be in the middle of some demonistic crossfire.
I'm gonna be like, Al Sharpton's not gonna believe this shit.
No. All jokes aside, though, no, that is very worrisome. But I know a lot of people have questioned whether or not. I know a lot of there has been a lot of. There's been a lot of speculation whether or not that is Kim's actual daughter.
He probably does tons of ways he could have had kids in North Korea.
Still a virgin.
No. I don't.
He fucking.
No, I don't mean that in because people are like, we haven't seen her before the past few years. Which I mean, to be fair, some parents,
those people are willingly doing so.
No, but some people do want to keep their kids out of the spotlight, and that's cool. But it's nobody's really seen her before the past few years and all that. So there's
no one's seen Kim Jong-un. What are you talking about?
There's a lot of speculation around that too. Like
That is also true.
Like, well, no, like there was a lot of speculation around that. Like, I remember when his dad was still around, and there was a lot of speculation about his health right before he passed. Because they were like, we haven't seen him in a while. But they're like, no, the Supreme Leader's fine. He's good. And they're like, can we see the Supreme Leader of North Korea? And North Korea was like,
because he's a
no.
Supreme Leader of
Because they
Korea.
did that. They for sure did that with the Queen. Nobody noticed that they hadn't seen the Queen for like a long time before the Queen was announced dead.
I mean,
Well, no,
no one really cared about the Queen until she died.
Well, there were photos of her. Like
That's also.
there were definitely photos of her before she passed. She ain't look too good.
Nah.
Of course she was. She was alive.
Nah.
She was alive. Of course there were photos before she died. She was alive.
Oh,
No, I mean,
I
like,
don't want
like
to
the week
hear.
before
I
she
don't.
died.
I'm not talking about no photos or nothing because with this day and age, the way people that can doctor everything, I don't really trust a photo to this point. If we had not seen the Queen like step out into the world and breathe fresh air in a wild,
Yeah.
But to be fair, we haven't seen
in
her.
a
We haven't seen her
long time,
At the
she
very
hadn't even
least,
made a public address in a long.
When did she
time.
ever give a public address though?
Well, like any
she
kind
did a
of
few
like
times.
public statement.
Like what? It's sunny outside finally in the UK.
well, damn.
Like, oh, there's sun outside. I'm
my
gonna call
trumpets.
January 8th sunny
They were
day.
under my jollywaggers.
Like jolly well.
Some fish and chips.
Oh, crumpets.
Y'all are the worst, I swear.
Corduroy bear. I don't know.
Corduroy?
Bends it like Beckham.
Oh,
Y'all
mother.
are the actual
I'm gonna
worst, I
cross
swear
the
to
river
God.
Thames.
Look, Walter. If you think we're bad, go on TikTok and just look up Americans be like, and you'll see nothing but a bunch of Americans talking about. Europeans say Americans call this a light switch, and then they'll be like, we call this a flicky wicky dillywogger.
Oh, flick. Wait a minute.
Sir, I'm sorry. Did you just say?
Oh my god.
There's a light at the end of the
Dog.
tunnel. Diana, you
A
should
light
light
switch. Why would they call it a flippy whippy dillywonga? I don't know.
We don't
But
know.
It's a light
Flippy
switch.
whippy dilly longer.
Mm-mm-mm.
I can't with y'all, man. I swear I
I
can't do it. I cannot.
Before I heard that, and I'm gonna let the light stay on right now.
Oh, okay.
That is the worst.
I
don't know what myself talking about.
I'm not gonna. Next.
All right, that's been
Next topic.
That's been the end of what you do in Detroit and what we're doing around the world. If you have any stories or things to talk about, please message us at Crisscross Corner. We're now on only Instagram and Facebook because Anchor has now changed to Spotify for podcasters. So I have to get a whole new link for you guys to give your donations, your monthly donations. But they're still in the same place. It's just that what the website has changed. So
I thought you were about to say we're on OnlyFans. I was like, I'm sorry, we are. What?
hey man, hey.
Listen,
I gotta do what I
it's
gotta
possible. I can set it up if you need me to. It's real easy.
do. Hey, it's called 10 nipples. We can do it right here on this Zoom
Whoa.
right now.
Hey,
10
Sir,
nipples.
hold on.
Whoa. No,
We're doing it.
that is-
Ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Oh,
No.
we're not doing it.
Keep doing nothing, boy.
We're not doing
Hold
it.
on.
I wave my
Coach,
flag.
Coach, throw the flag, Coach. Throw the
Wait,
flag,
yo.
Coach.
You said OnlyFans. We're trying to get a hit.
I'm putting the
Wait,
flag
speaking
out.
of
I'm putting the flag out.
nipples, speaking of 10 nipples, did anybody see
Nipples or
Cocaine Bear?
nipples?
Anybody see what?
Nipples. Did anybody see Cocaine Bear?
No,
Not
didn't see
yet.
that
I
shit.
need
didn't
to.
see it.
Hey, yo, listen, please. It's the most fun movie I've seen in years, man. It is so great.
Cocaine Bear.
That bear does cocaine, man. I don't know how else to explain. That bear did cocaine, man.
So I remember I heard about the Cocaine Bear a few years ago because I actually stumbled upon like the story of that actual like what actually happened there, and I was like, wait, no, this can't possibly be real. So I did some research. I was like, wait, so he ate like $15 million worth of cocaine. Like that was the most apex predator that ever apexed in the history of apexing for like half an hour.
All the like animal researchers and whatnot were like, that's definitely the most vicious creature that will ever exist again, and it only existed for that 2-3 hours that it was alive.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like I was like, I was like, this is this is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, and there's no way this
It
is
also
real.
the other thing that alluded to like it had been in the making for longer than I even thought. It had Ray Liotta, which I remember hearing about Ray Liotta's passing.
Damn, Ray Liotta's in the movie.
Yeah, Ray Liotta's in the movie,
Wow.
and he does a pretty bang up job. So
may he rest in peace.
Yeah, they give a nice little tribute. I won't really call it a tribute, but they do give him a mention. Nice.
That's cool. I might.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it. Probably watch it within the next few weeks.
Oh, cares.
Right.
I do need to see Cocaine Bear.
I wouldn't recommend 65. Don't go see that.
Oh yeah. We ain't gonna see that yet.
You don't want to see Adam? You don't want to see Kylo Ren's new movie?
No.
It's not new. It's the same movie they've been making about dinosaurs. They just keep advertising, oh, we put technology guns in it this time. It's not. I don't want to see John Wick fight dinosaurs.
Wait, hold on. Pause. Yes, you do.
No, we don't.
No, I don't.
See John Wick fight dinosaurs.
We also don't want to see.
Hear me out. I don't want to see that either. Seeing a bear maul people while booked off of cocaine, that's something I'll definitely go see 1,000 times over and over again. Seeing Adam Driver fight a dinosaur in the same way that Chris Pratt has fought a dinosaur, and the same way that every person who's played in a movie that had a dinosaur like Josh Hutcherson and Zathura fought a dinosaur, I don't want to see that anymore.
I forgot he was in that movie. Good God.
Yeah, we're done with that. I don't want to see it either.
Trust me, it's not worth it. It wasn't that good.
This has been Elijah's movie reviews.
Thank you.
Anyway, let's move on to my
Stanley Thickham's movie reviews, but
my top 25 rock bands of all time.
All right.
Hey. Starting with Joe Budden at number 1.
Let's start out. Let's get the Joe Budden out the way for honorable mentions.
Hey.
Here's our honorable mentions. All right, I have 5 honorable mentions, and these are all placed in honorable mentions to piss off Christopher Burr. Now, we have the Who in honorable mentions.
Oh, okay.
We have the Foo Fighters in honorable mentions.
Oh, he's coming off strong. He already gone. We should note that Chris.
Hold on, Chris, come back. Chris, come back. I have 3 more.
Hey, yo, this man depressed.
I have 3 more honorable mentions.
This is
Christopher, you got to come back. I want to see your expressions.
You started with the Who and the Foo Fighters, dude. Where are we going with this?
Who do you think you are?
It gets worse. We have number 3. We have Nirvana in honorable mention.
You did as much coke as the bear.
All right. We also have the Doors in honorable mentions.
Oh my goodness.
I'm okay with that.
I'm not okay with Nirvana. I'm still stuck on the last one.
All right, now this is drum roll, please. We have the number 1 honorable mention. We have the one, the only Led Zeppelin.
This motherfucker. You know what? Fuck this shit. Don't just.
I want you to know that Chris's reaction to that right now is
He turned his
immigrant song, internal scream, and
no. Go back to your regular face.
No.
He didn't win.
Go back to your regular face. Go back to your regular face, Chris. We need to see full expressions.
He didn't turn it.
There we go.
Bad News Bears.
He turned it into Cocaine Bear right there. All right, so number 25 of my top 25 rock bands of all time.
Where the hell is my list at?
We have 25. We have Kings of Leon.
Okay, wait. Kings of Leon is better than Zeppelin in your opinion?
It's not better than Zeppelin. It's better than Zeppelin in this list because I'm trying to piss off Chris. Okay.
You accomplished that from like the first 3.
All right. So number 24, we have Ramones.
Okay.
Number 23, we have Guns N' Roses.
This guy right here, man.
Cap.
Okay.
Number 22, Bon Jovi.
Kris, I'm with you. Cap.
Number 21, we have Pink Floyd.
Yep.
At 21?
Yeah.
Kris, I'm with you. Cap.
I'm not a huge Pink Floyd fan.
Oh.
Ooh, you don't like Floyd.
I'm not a huge Floyd fan. Like the whole body of work, I'm not a huge fan. I only like 3 songs from them.
He's not a Pink Floyd fan. He's not a Pink Floyd fan.
20, I have Pearl Jam.
Uh-oh.
Kris is over here. Number 19, I have Rush.
Okay. All right. Okay. Come on, man.
18, I have Kiss.
I'll take it.
You have Kiss.
Yes, I do.
Then
Number 17, The Killers.
Man,
In what universe?
I want to
in
see
what
who's
universe
above.
is the
Who do you
Killer-
put above the Killers?
Wait, in what universe is the Killers? Never mind. It's not even worth it.
Better than what?
Keep going.
All right, number 16, Journey. Number Kris is just slowly going
Kris.
down in the chair.
Kris.
Bird, I want you to know that I feel you on this one so much, man. I am what?
Number 15, we have Van Halen.
Oh.
Number 14, Santana. Number 13, Green Day.
Green Day is not better than Santana. I'm
No,
sorry.
come on back, Kris. Come on back. We're not done. Come on back. We're
What
not
the
done.
hell, man? You lost. Whoa.
Come on back. We're not done.
Santana?
Come on back.
Brother,
No,
you
I'm
lost
just
me.
listing off rock bands that are better than
What the?
Bruh, my brother. in
Marcel, you
Christ,
didn't
my
get,
brother.
Marcel, you didn't get the whole thing about this list. I want to make Christopher Bird mad.
My brother in Christ.
And I'm
you
succeeding.
Lost me.
Wait, is this from when we decided, or we were trying to figure out like the verses, like the rock?
Yeah, like and
Like the rock
Chris was
band
like,
verses?
"Oh, Led Zeppelin's the best rock band of all time," and I was like, "No, he's not. No, it's not." I was like, "There's 25 rock bands better than Led Zeppelin," and he was like, "Name them." I was like, "I'll make a 25 list in one of my episodes."
I'll
Here we
think-
go.
One of these.
Hold
not
on, we have
one of them.
another great debater coming in. We have Chuck Champ the Great coming in
Oh,
from the land of greats. Number 12, AC/DC.
Cap.
That might be too low.
Christopher Bird, you got to come back. Take your lashings.
Take your lashes.
Oh, hey, hold up.
All right.
What's the deal, fellas?
I'm doing my top 25 rock bands of all time. In
All right, I'm
response,
gonna
in
go.
response,
It's going terribly.
in response to Kris saying that Led Zeppelin was the best rock band of all time. So I put Led Zeppelin in the honorable mentions.
You just had to be an a-hole. Huh?
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
No,
he did. He did.
Just
You're right,
Chris.
he did.
It's just
You
Chris's
did.
expression.
It's
the
just
entire show.
Kris being Kris, just Kris being an a-hole, just because.
Chris is just
Yeah.
no. Chris's expression is angry the entire show. So at number 11, we have Fleetwood Mac. Chris is getting angry. All right, here are my top 10. We have Eagles, the Eagles. Number 10. Number 9, CCR. Number 8, Chicago.
Boo.
Number 7, Toto.
Oh my lord.
Number
Oh,
6. Number 6, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
What the hell is this list, man?
Number 5, Rolling
Island.
Stones.
What?
Number 4, Electric Light Orchestra.
Okay, hold up. Stop.
Yeah, I can't stop there.
Stop.
It gets worse.
Look.
It's the Death
Do
Stroll. It's the
know
Death
you want, but
Stroll.
don't you dare put
I
Jeff
mean,
Lynne in the top
at-
5. That's not
At this
happening.
point,
Yes.
I truly am expecting Joe Budden to be number one. Like I don't know what
I
to
mean,
expect now.
but the top 5 should definitely be Dylan.
All right, number 3, we have the Beatles. Number 2, we have U2.
All right.
Oh, no, stop. No.
I already know what his number one is.
No.
I already know.
Because every like major publication has the Beatles at number 1. I refuse to have U2 be above the Beatles.
I know.
No, I don't
like
care.
U2,
I actually don't care if any other publication has the Beatles as
number 1 is Kiss.
No,
Kiss was
not
18.
Kiss.
No, Kiss was like number 9.
I
Kiss
know
was
This was like
18.
18.
I know what Chris's number one is. I know his list.
This is my top 25 of all time. My number
I know
1
you
rock
know-
band of all time is Queen.
Reliant K.
It's Queen.
Oh, I'm not mad at Queen being number 1. I might be back on
I'm-
Chris's side.
I'm not mad at them being number 1. I'm mad at U2 being above the Beatles.
It could be about the Beatles. They could be about the Beatles.
Yeah, no, U2 should be like number 9. I don't know what y'all doing.
I
don't care if any publication says Beatles are the best rock band of all. They're not.
there
It
is
aren't. It's Queen.
there are things that we have talked about over the last going on 10 years that we've known each other that has somewhat started.
I did this list just to make you mad, Chris.
There's things that we've talked about in the last 10 years that's how I made my blood boil. This is beyond God tier. This is like in a class in and of itself. I mean, what I don't know. The tomfoolery to and there's a lot of bands that's been exempt from the list. I did not hear the Police on this list at all.
No.
I didn't hear
Blasphemy.
Police. I didn't hear Journey on this list. I didn't hear
Journey
Journey was on the list. Journey was on the list.
Oh, wait. Well, okay. Well,
Journey was on the list.
It was on number 16.
Journey was like what, number 3?
It was a 16.
Oh, okay. It's good.
I have this.
I
as
didn't-
well.
I
Beatles
didn't
were number 3.
I didn't hear Ready to Get the Machine on this list.
No.
I didn't hear.
That's fair.
I didn't hear
Blasphemy.
Ready on this list or whatnot.
Okay. First of all, Chris, I said this is mine. I'm not
know.
saying this. It's not factual. This is opinionated.
Oh, I know. I just want to say this.
Hey,
You have done.
We gotta start
you
arguing with
have
this. Come on, my
done
top
this-
25.
when it
No,
comes to
no. Chris, hold on, Elijah. We do that on the Great Debaters, which we have one. We actually have Christopher's point. He said that Led Zeppelin was the best rock band of all time, which you can argue that. Elijah.
Actually, that was.
Here's what I'll argue. They're not. However, they are for sure top 5. Pretty much a shoe-in for top. Really a shoe-in for top 5.
But Elijah,
Definitely for
Elijah,
me,
I
a
would
personal
say-
top 3
Elijah,
easily.
I would say that back in the day, Chris and Marcel could attest to this. Like on Tuesdays, I would do my top 10 list, and then on Wednesday we would do like a Great Debaters. Like, no
Every
man, that list wasn't shit. Switch this
Every
with this, that. We used to do that.
man quarantine time.
Quarantine was. Whew.
I'm gonna say this right now.
That was my.
I'm not
Wait
gonna
till I
fully-
come in with
wait,
my
wait,
25.
wait. Let me try this. I'm not gonna fully go on a tangent on this list because this list did its job. It's completely made my blood boil. So congratulations. I will say, your list is opinionated, my list is opinionated, and at the end of the day, any band that you've listened that's on your list or is on my list have given us countless great music, countless.
Mhm.
However,
Now I will say.
No, hold on, Chris. Now I will say that our honorable mentions. I'm gonna say them again just to make Christopher mad. Our honorable mentions for greatest rock bands of all time were The Who, Foo Fighters, Nirvana, The Doors, and Led Zeppelin.
wait,
I ain't hear no Metallica.
Metallica's trash.
You sound
I ain't hear no Black Sabbath.
wild.
Black
that's an
Sabbath,
opinion
Black
to have.
Sabbath, Black Sabbath. Nah.
I ain't hear no Iron Maiden on there.
No, Iron Maiden is up there with what's the other group you said? They're not up there.
Was there any Arctic Monkeys?
Not.
Arctic Monkeys, no. I wouldn't classify them as like top rock bands. They'd be my
Here's
top
the thing,
50.
man.
I
about
would
3 Days
consider
Grace?
them one of the greater rock bands, but I would also consider them one of the newer greater rock bands. Because when I think
Yeah, I
of
would say
top
they're
rock
more
bands,
new.
when I
about
consider
three-
top rock bands of all time, I usually end up going with classic rock, like all classic rock groups.
But hear me out. You put Green Day. What about 3 Days Grace?
First of all, Green Day has been around since the 80s.
I am aware.
3 Days
Yeah,
Grace.
that's fair.
Heck, you know. I'm playing.
I mean, this.
Hey man, Green Day got in before the Spinners, so I'm just saying.
I didn't hear the damn Jimi Hendrix Experience. I didn't even hear that.
No,
Yeah,
I
that
couldn't get
was
it.
a bit of a travesty to man on that one. I don't.
No,
I don't
it
care what
wasn't.
you
The
are,
whole list was the whole point was to make Chris bad. It's
I
not a
understand
special
that, but
list.
like,
Congratulations.
A whole lot of thought wasn't put into like the greatest rock bands of all time. I just wanted to do 25 bands that are better than Led
Hey,
Zeppelin.
I got a list that'll make y'all mad. Top 25 rock bands. Y'all ready? Here we go.
Joe Budden.
Joe Budden,
Joe
Joe
Budden.
Budden.
Joe
Joe
Budden.
Budden.
Joe Budden.
Joe Budden, Joe Budden,
Joseph
Joe
Budden.
Budden.
JB.
JB.
Mouse.
Yosef Button.
Joe Button
Joseph
and the
Anthony
slaughterhouse.
Button.
No.
Oh, I didn't know about that one.
Hey man.
Yosef
Joe Button and the
Button.
slaughterhouse.
I didn't know about that one.
Yeah.
Joe Button and Joel. Joe Button and Crook. Joe Button and Royce. Joe Button and Eminem. Joe Button and
Eminem.
Implies. Joe Button and 50 Cent.
Implies?
Joe Button and Dr. Dre. Joe Button and Lloyd Banks.
Wait a minute. You said Plies. That just stops the whole show.
I remember Lloyd Banks, man.
Not Lloyd Banks. Not Lloyd. All right. On that note, y'all, see y'all next time. This has been a great this has actually been the Crisscross Corner with the great debaters. See y'all next time. Watch on YouTube. We're gonna stream these on YouTube from now on, so I don't have to do that much work when uploading videos. So see y'all next time.
Oh, this was hot.
Yep.
Can't
Stay
believe
safe,
it.
social distance, and be nice to each other.